Hey guys, I'm back with another candle review, and this time around it's for the 14.5 ounce 3-wick Boardwalk Cone candle from Goose Creek. Full disclosure, I do work for Goose Creek as a designer, so I am paid for my design work there. I'm not paid to make this video, however, but this candle was sent to me free of charge. Now that's out of the way, let us get into the notes. It says blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, waffle cone, caramel, and vanilla. And you guys know I love like my waffle cone or cone type of fragrances, so I just wanted to see how this one does. So I requested it and I got it, and I'm really enjoying it. So this really does smell very similar to other waffle cone type of fragrances out there on the market. So if you enjoy, a waffle cone plus berry type of fragrance from, other candles, I think you'll really enjoy this one as well. And this one has a good advantage of the fact that of these type of candles that I've burned on the market, this one probably has the best burn performance on it. And a lot of times, you guys know Goose Creek candles tend to soak quite a bit, but this one is just performing flawlessly. So I feel like if you enjoy this type of fragrance, this is one version where it actually like burns great all the way down to the bottom, but it also doesn't get that like murky burnt nastiness that a lot of these type of candles tend to do mid-range. So it's kind of the like plus side on this candle. But if you're looking for a totally brand new, unique fragrance that you've never smelled anywhere on the market, this is probably not going to be it. So it doesn't really get points for being, super unique or out of the box. But it's a great execution of this type of fragrance and like the best burn performance I've had of it. And I'm just like, oh, why can't all Goose Creek candles burn like this? But we'll get into the performance later on. So yeah, the notes on this basically said blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries, and then mixed with the waffle cone, caramel, and vanilla. So yeah, you totally get that like sort of golden, crusty waffle cone that I love so much. It smells like it's like coming straight out of the oven. There's a warmth to it. There's a heavy brown sugar presence to it. It just smells like beautiful waffle cones, like just baking in the oven. I guess is that where you make waffle cones? And they're coming out and they smell warm and golden and crusty and awesome. I love that. I just wish they would like combine this crust note with all the other fruit fragrances, and I'd be totally in heaven. And then it's mixed with like this sort of like baked berry fragrance. It's like a warm berry that kind of evokes like a very realistic like berry cobbler coming out of the oven. And at first it's kind of hard to like maybe even necessarily pick up the berry in this because it's so well integrated with like the sort of crusty brown sugar. But there is most certainly a like berry type of like a warm berry, almost like a cobbler type of essence to this fragrance that's mixed with heaps of that sort of waffle cone fragrance in there as well. So you get definitely a heavy emphasis on the crusty brown sugar note, like without a doubt, at least in my opinion, and then paired a little bit with that sort of warm berry note. And I love it. I've always enjoyed fragrances like this. And now that's out of the way, let us go into the performance. So this is like a, oh, I don't even know. I don't know, 7, 8, 9 burns at this point. I've just been going to town on this one. It's just one of those fragrances that I love so much that I just want to burn all the time. But unfortunately, with other candles of this type of fragrance, I tend to usually hit performance issues where it gets like murky and nasty and like does out mid-range. But this one is performing beautifully. Probably the best performing candle of this type of fragrance. It has the flat like curling wicks on it, which Goose Creek doesn't use a whole lot, which I don't know why, because I feel like those perform better than the thick, like the massive thick rope like ones they use all the time that always like get really sooty and murky. This one's doing great. It has the flat curling ones, and even with this, I just feel like Goose Creek candles in general are kind of overwicked, that they tend to produce quite a bit of smoke or soot, which is honestly par for the course with most 3-wick candles out there. So I'm always trimming my 3-wick candles, but so on this one, I do still trim it to the smallest tiny little nubs, and they still perform healthy flames like this, and you get minimal sooting and just like a clean burn all the way down to the bottom. Like you can actually see the wick clips on the bottom of this candle if you look for far enough. And it's doing great. And then the throw on it is just like the most accurate or pure representation of this type of fragrance. It's kind of like you have like the pure fragrance oil going, in the sense that you don't get like the weird murky, dirty, duddy, grody action often attributed to a fragrance like this. So I enjoy that I actually smell like the golden butteriness, and it's as if you like just melted the candle or had the pure fragrance oil going. And so I appreciate that. So yeah, the performance on this is just like probably the best of its kind. So I'm really appreciating that as well. As for the actual throw strength, I would put this at a good like 6 to a 7, 6 in an open concept area, and then yeah, definitely into the 7. Can actually get a little bit overwhelming in a smaller bedroom, so even maybe a 7.5. So definitely in a medium plus range. So we're good to go there. Overall, if you want like a actually well-performing, clean burning, and like pure smelling berry plus waffle cone fragrance, then check out Boardwalk Cone from Goose Creek, and that's pretty much all I have to say for it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.